Hey everybody, this is Brian from PNB Homesteading. I wanted to give an update for this week on the mid-size grow tent where we're doing all of our microgreens and salad and lettuces and that type of stuff. So let me grab the camera and I'll give you a little tour. My safety goggles on here. Okay, so on the top row we've got our, I believe this is a beta salad mix, and it seems to be, you know, matching and corresponding up to the tagged beta salad mix we have down here, which I'll show you in just a second. But this one here seems to be doing pretty well. I mean, some pretty nice growth, you know, coming along. So we'll be able to switch this over there in probably another week or two into the salad bar LED area. And this one here is, I believe that's the hot mustard mix, or spicy mustard. This one here, I do not know what it is, but it does not seem to be growing as well as expected. But I have to remember that these ones that aren't tagged don't have the special mix that I put into the potting soil that I'm using for the greens like I'm doing down here, which has the bone meal and the azomite rock dust. So that's also added into here, so it's going to give it a little bit more nutrients than besides what's just in the potting soil mix. And the gourmet lettuce blend here, it looks like it's coming along nicely. So that's definitely going to be one that we will be repeating after our trials of different seeds, because the gourmet lettuce blend is definitely one that seems to take off, have vigor, and will probably give us you know, at least 2 cuts, maybe even 3, if it can, you know, maintain that kind of growth. The first cut one, here's the one we've already harvested, and you can tell it looks like it's got quite a bit of nice new growth. So it's going to be able to go out probably back into the salad bar LED area in probably another week, as I, you know, because we have another cutting. I'll do the video this week of what's currently in there. You'll be able to see that. There's the beta salad mix, and that's why I was saying it looks like the one up above, you know. And I planted these a little bit thicker, but I may even have to put more seed in there to get the germination rate as well as the density that I want to get from these plants. And these still do look, you know, pretty leggy. And I'm surprised with being, you know, this close to the lights, you know, that's a pretty close distance. But they're only like, I think, you know what, 2 weeks old, so 14 days. And I believe these are a 28-day baby harvest. So if I want to have them as full, then it's probably going to be a 40-day. But I believe that the beta salad mix was a 28-day from high mowing seed. The DMR salad blend looks really good, and I'm glad that I've got more of that coming from high mowing. And there's another beta over there. Seems to be doing pretty well. But everything seems to be coming up and doing pretty good in here. One thing I did add this week was I added, let's see, I already had this existing, you know, light here. And you can see all the lighting that I've got in this tent down in the show notes. That way, in case you're wondering. But I moved the other, you know, I guess fluorescent LED that I had. It's I believe a 5K lumens, what they call that equivalency of these LEDs. I put the other one over here in the other corner. So now I've got 2 in here hanging on the wall and facing the vegetables. So that way it's going to give a little bit more, you know, white light spectrum into these veggies at the various levels. I didn't have it, and I moved this one down a little bit because I've got it level with this shelf, because I don't really worry about putting more light onto these up here because I've already got the 4 LEDs. So that looks pretty good in there. I'm pretty excited. I can't wait until we actually harvest these. It's gonna be so good to eat. All right. Well, that's the update for this week. It's been Brian from PNB Homesteading. I'll talk to you guys again. All right. Bye. Hey everybody, Brian from PNB Homesteading. Wanted to give the weekly update for the mid-size grow tent we've got here growing underneath our house. So let me go ahead and turn it on, get my safety glasses on, and I'll let you take a look. Just tuck this door out of the way. Alright, so let me grab the camera. You guys can kind of come over here and check out what we've changed. You can see the greens on top. This one here seems to be doing really well. The salad greens over here on the left, I don't know what's going on with these. I'm keeping them watered, but they don't seem to be perking up too much. Now these are the just plain potting soil with these mix. Now the ones that have my bone meal, the rock dust, azomite rock dust, and you know, the potting soil mix, that's these here. And they seem to be doing pretty well. That gourmet lettuce blend's coming along nicely. In our first cut, you can see it's almost, you know, getting along to where, you know, maybe in another week we can get another cut off this one. So I'm pretty happy with that. So it's going to give us 2 cuts on that, and then I'll take that out to the compost heap. Beta salad mix. I don't know. Let me tilt the camera here so you guys can get a look at it. Oh, the joys of filming. You guys are going to love that one. Oh boy. Alright, we're going to cut this. That's terrible.